Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Bro, and I am your Bhroman. Today we have a 2014 Yamaha Super Tenere. Now this motorcycle is in the niche category of an adventure tourer. This is for folks who want to go touring, go seek an adventure, go where the road ends, where the paved road ends, take it off-road, cruise in comfort. So this can do both. This can be your tourer, this can be your adventure bike. Let's go ahead and take a look at the features. On the instrument cluster, it's all digital. So you have your speedometer with your tachometer, your fuel range. Here you can circle through the menu items to look at the various trips. Yeah, it comes standard with ABS and it's got traction control. If you wanted to turn the traction control off or play with the settings, it's here, the button's right here. You have traction control 1, traction control 2, and then you have to press and hold it for it to go off. And it has this big windshield as well. Now on the front you have the two LED driving lights. Those are aftermarket. They're bright headlights. You have LED turn signals. You have a little handlebar grip cover here. This gives you some wind protection, and also it provides protection from flying debris on the highway, on the roads, or off-road. This has crash bars and highway foot pegs. Now you can also adjust the rear suspension from here based on if you're riding with a passenger or how much luggage you're carrying. You can adjust it here manually though, but you can adjust it. Now the exhaust has a nice shield to it, so the passenger who's sitting behind doesn't get it on their legs, or even if you're carrying saddlebags and stuff, to protect them. And it's a shaft drive. It's quite low maintenance. No need to worry about lubricating the chain and things like that. Now on the back, you have a few mounting points. A couple of mounting points here. There's one here, and these are the mounts for the saddlebags. So you could tie bungee cord. You could put your luggage or stuff back here and tie it down with bungee cords or whatever. Here you can put a luggage rack, or you can get a luggage trunk that goes on top of it. Now to put these aftermarket saddlebags on, you just put them on, align them on the screws at the bottom, give them a little tap to make sure they're aligned, and then just bam, done. For the seats, we have aftermarket Russell day-long seats with the backrest. Boom, just like that, it's now a touring motorcycle. Now that we've looked around the motorcycle, seen some of the cool features and a few mods, let's take it out on the road and see how it rides. First impression, the seating position. The seating position is really high, but it's really comfortable. It's high, but it's comfortable. Like, my legs are not bent weirdly. They're sitting quite naturally, so that's a big win. So the riding position is comfortable. I like it. You're sitting high, but it's comfortable. In touring mode, the throttle is not as responsive as it would be in sport mode, but it gets its job done. This windshield, this tall windshield, like I've said before, I'm not a big windshield guy, but this windshield is actually functional. This stops a lot of air or wind hitting you, and this can be manually adjusted. It's not electronically adjusted, but you can move it up and down manually. An example of how well balanced this bike is, I will try to keep it as close to single digits as possible, and you'll see, like, it can just stay there. Look, I'm at 7 miles an hour, 6-7 miles an hour, and it's just perfectly standing there. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is put it in sport mode and see how good it pulls. So you can change the modes by the mode button here. You slide it once. If it's in touring, it goes to sport. There you see it says S, which means sport mode. So let's see how good it pulls. can definitely pull in sport mode. I like it. Let's see how it does around some corners. Man, this bike is phenomenally balanced. It is so much fun going around corners. All you have to do is a little bit of counter steer and it's ready to go. This bike has a shaft drive. It is smooth. It is so smooth. The power delivery is amazing. It's you could be in any gear, and as long as you twist the throttle, it goes. It uses Yamaha's fly-by-wire technology. So yeah, this is an amazing motorcycle. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the cost of ownership then. Hi guys, it's me. Well, while the Mini is out riding and running his mouth, I figured let me talk about the cost of ownership. So the Super Tenere has about 40,000 miles on it, and it's been owned for 6 years. So a tire change every 10,000 miles. So it has 3 sets of tires on it. Each set of tires about 350, so that's 1,050 over the years. An oil change at every 4,000 miles. So about 9 oil changes at $100 a pop is 900. The rear differential fluid change at every 8,000 miles, that's about 20 bucks. 4 of those, so that's 80 bucks there. A new air filter and a new set of brake pads, so 100 bucks each. That brings the total to $27.30. Divided by the number of days, it's only $1.25 a day. Did the punk do the cost of ownership again? Oh my god, I hate that guy. Now, is this bike for beginners? Well, I think it is. It'll be just fine for beginners because it's got a very linear power. It's not crazy powerful or crazy torquey. It's very linear and you can have a lot of fun with it. As long as you're a little tall though. If you're on the shorter side, this is a little bit of a struggle, especially when you come to a complete stop. I'm about 5'10", I have a 31-inch inseam, and I can't flat-foot it on both legs. Like I can flat-foot it on one leg, but if I'm trying to do it on both, I'll be on my tippy toes. This motorcycle is so well balanced that you can even do this. Yes, I am standing up and riding. I have seen a lot of folks do this on the highways, or if you're going off-road, just to stretch your legs or whatever to get better balance. This bike lets you do that. You can do it, and it's easy. Your foot pegs are right underneath you. This is an amazingly well-balanced motorcycle. Let's head back, give this a score, and wrap this video up. Let's assign it a score, shall we? So on the looks, it's a 7 out of 10. On the Braap, it's a 7 out of 10. On the comfort, it's a 9 out of 10. And on the maintenance, it's an 8 out of 10 for a combined Bhromance score of 7.75 out of 10. It's a Yamaha, it's pretty low maintenance, it's a lot of fun to drive. You can tour long distances, take it off-road, have fun while you're at it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.